Hey everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Pug Love Productions YouTube channel video. As always, I'm your host, Adam Z. And, hey, and guess what? I'm back again. Same spot, same place, and yes, I did make this video right after my tag video because my wife works today, so I snagged her camera trying to make a few videos for you guys for the weekend because she is going to head back up to her parents' house and I won't have a camera to make any videos. So I'm trying to pump a few out there for you guys because I know you want to watch me. I don't want you to get lonely over the weekend. I want to give you something to watch. So for this video, I am going to review Overwatch Uprising. Now, all you Overwatch fans, it's been a long enough time where I'm pretty sure if you own Overwatch, you've probably played Uprising. It's their newest update, and you know, I got some mixed feelings about it, and there are some spoilers. So if you haven't played Uprising yet and you don't want to know anything, leave, turn it off, switch to another channel. This was your warning. So with Overwatch Uprising, it's they come out. Overwatch comes out with free content, you know, every so often. Usually it depends on a holiday or something. I believe before Uprising, it was the Year of the Rooster, so celebrating the Chinese New Year. And then, of course, we had, there was a Christmas one before that, and Junkenstein's Revenge before that for Halloween. And so, you know, it's very cool. It's always appreciated to come out with some free stuff, but I'm going to be a little picky on this one. So, the Overwatch Uprising update pretty much gives you a new playlist to play on, and it's kind of like Junkenstein's Revenge if you've played that one. If not, basically, it's so hard to, I don't know where to start. I'm happy, but I'm upset with it. So it's kind of like a storyline mission almost. It kind of gives you a look into the story and the past of Overwatch, which I really like. I know a lot of people out there have been wanting a campaign for Overwatch, so this is definitely a step in the right direction, and I really hope they come out with more stuff like this, kind of giving you a little play through the world of Overwatch and give you a little information, a little look into what happened before the actual Overwatch game kind of came out. So that's kind of what this shows. Shows you what Overwatch looked like before all the chaos. And it was really cool. It was King's Row. It was the King's Row map. Basically, there's a little animation before the match even starts, and it kind of goes through explaining. It's Tracer talking. She just joined Overwatch. She's the new recruit. So there was peace among the Omnics, or robots, the Omnics and the humans. They were making peace. Everything was good. And then the Omnic Uprising came and just annihilated everything. They were coming through, blasting through King's Row, and it was up to Overwatch to come in and save everybody, fight off the Omnic push, and kind of take back King's Row. So that's where this whole story line comes from for Uprising. So just like Junkenstein's Revenge in the original version you can play, you only get 4 people to choose from. One person plays Tracer, one person plays Mercy, one person plays Reinhardt, and one person plays Torbjorn. And you start off in the very beginning of King's Row, and through the little intercom, boop, 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 you get Soldier 76, Pharah, and even Reaper, or I think Grimes, or Raze. I forget what his name is before he becomes Reaper, but that just shows you how far into the past it is. Reaper isn't even Reaper yet. He's out there giving you guys orders. So that was pretty cool too. It kind of has everybody in there, gives you a little look of what they look like before they got into the Overwatch now, like what they look like now. So, that was pretty cool. But here's where it kind of gets So the gameplay, it's better but worse than Junkenstein's Revenge. See, in Junkenstein's Revenge, you just sat in one spot and defending a wall from waves and waves of robots. Whereas this one, it gives you different objectives. First, it's like, go here, you need to capture these 3 points. Once you capture these 3 points, you need to go over here and kind of fight off an attack, or I think you're still hacking into stuff. Eventually you get to the payload, protect the payload, move the payload, and get into the final fight area. So that was definitely a lot more enjoyable than just standing in one spot, fighting off wave after wave of robot. And another good thing is the robots change up. As you progress through King's Row, more and more the robots get a little tougher and a little tougher. You start seeing different variations, eventually to the point where after you capture the payload or trying to capture the payload, Bastions starts to come out, multiple Bastions, which is pretty cool. And then, again, these are some spoilers. Your final fight, when you get to the final area, you have to kill 3 Orissas. Now, you know, it's pretty cool. I really like it. Again, it's a lot better than the Junkenstein's Revenge, just wave after wave after wave coming at you. But in Junkenstein's Revenge, they did the bosses really well. So after so many waves, you'd randomly get a boss fight, and it would either be like Reaper or Roadhog. I forget a couple of the other bosses that were in there. Reaper, Roadhog, maybe 1 or 2 other ones, and then the final boss was Junkenstein, or Junkrat. And that was really cool. I really liked the just single-out boss in their new outfits and all that, their Halloween outfits, which I guess technically all the robots are in Omnic colors, but, you know, that's pretty freaking boring. And the fact that there's in Uprising, there's so many, like, little bosses. It's like they're not a boss at all. Like, you fight through maybe 5, I'm just gonna throw out a number, 5 to 10 Bastions through the walkthrough. And, you know, they come up, they go into turret form, eventually they just start going into tank form, shooting at you. It's a Bastion. You know, we all know how to take care of Bastion. And then even the 3 Orissas at the end, they're nothing special. And once you kill the 3 Orissas, that's it. You don't even have to clear out the rest of the robots. So they just don't... I played on normal, so that might be something to do with it, but they just weren't really powerful enough. What would have been a lot better was maybe put some more different variations of robots, and then make one super powerful Bastion, one of the bosses, and then at the very end, like a super Orissa to fight. That would have been freaking sweet. And maybe change up the colors so they're not like completely purple like the rest of the Omnics. But I'll get into the skins a little bit more here. So that's kind of like the basics of Uprising. You know, it's fun at first. It's really cool look the first time through. But then after that, it's just okay. Now, they did create a secondary mode that Junkenstein's Revenge did not have, where you can play through, but pick any character you want, instead of the 4 originals. And that's pretty awesome. I really like that idea of being able to pick your favorite character out and do it. But, again, I do like keeping it the original way, if they're going to do something like that, you know. I like playing with the 4 people they picked out and trying to go through that way. So... And another thing is, you want to play with your friends. You definitely, this is a game mode you want to have 3 of your friends on and playing through, because normal mode is just boring cakewalk. And then I did play on the hardest mode. Insane. It gets really bad really fast. I was playing as Reinhardt on the hardest game mode of Uprising, and I got like 3 or 4 shotted. He's got one of the highest health values of the whole game. Like, what? So, I mean, I do love a challenge, but unless I'm playing with 3 of my friends, I really don't have any interest in playing that. Because most of the time, you're going to get a team that isn't talking. And that is not going to work out. You need to have communication, especially if you're doing the hardest mode. If you're doing normal, that's fine. Go play with random people. You can just blast through. I play as Reinhardt, just running in, swinging my hammer. But... I digress. Let's get into the skins. Overwatch. Blizzard. You guys do such an amazing job with coming out with new skins and everything. I feel like you really dropped the ball here. All this, like, honestly, the two best people that have skins out for Uprising that I've seen so far, I haven't gone through every character to see if they all have one or who has one out for this, but definitely, oh my gosh, brain fart. Mercy and Trobjorn. Those two have the best new skins for Uprising. And even their skins are plain, boring, and dull. But I get it, you know. The really major skins that they came out with were the 4 people that you originally get to pick: Tracer, Reinhardt, Trobjorn, and Mercy. And all the skins are of their original Overwatch outfits. Pretty cool idea, but in general, all the outfits are just really just plain and boring. Especially the Omnic ones, like Bastion and Orissa's skins. It's just like a purple variation of them. It's super boring. Come on, guys. I've got like 5,000 coins saved up. Been waiting for the, next big thing to have new skins out and see what they got. I don't want to buy any of these with my coins. I guess I'll save them up for the next one, but come on. I expected at least one really, really amazing one. I mean, look at the Year of the Rooster. Just all of them are freaking awesome. And then Uprising comes out. It's like, okay. So yeah, I was extremely disappointed with the skins that you guys came out with. So that's kind of the general, that's really all I have to say about it. So now I'll get to my final decision. Overwatch Uprising, you get a 7 out of 10. Unless you're playing with your friends, then you can bump it up to an 8 out of 10. You know, actually, you know what? This is too generous. You're going with the Teddy Soft Bakes, a 6 out of 10. And then, if you're playing with your friends, then you can jump it up to a 7 or an 8. But if you're not playing with your friends, definitely like a 6 out of 10. It's just grinding, boring, repetitive. None of the skins are really that amazing, you know? So, I'll give you guys definitely dropped the ball. You get a 3 out of 10 on the skins. You get about I'll give you a 7 out of 10 for gameplay, just because you have all the different difficulties. So, you know, the harder difficulties are a lot more fun, but you definitely need your friends on because it makes it more fun. But yeah, I'll give you what did I just say? 6, 7 out of 10 for that. So, skins, really bad. Gameplay, okay. And there was something else. Oh, the storyline. The storyline of it, 10 out of 10, guys. Freaking awesome. You definitely hit the nail right on the head on that one. I really hope you come out with more variations like this, giving more insight into the story of Overwatch and the backstories of all the characters we love. So you guys you really hit the mark there. 10 out of 10 on that. Gameplay, 6 or 7 out of 10. The new skins that they came out with, complete junk, 3 out of 10. So all those probably average out to something way different, but I'm going to go ahead and give them an average 6 out of 10, possibly 7 or 8 out of 10 if you're playing with your friends. So there you have it, guys. That's my review of Overwatch Uprising. Tell me what you guys thought. Did you guys get to play it? Am I being too harsh here? I don't know. I'm being a little critical, I think. But, you know, I expect a little bit more from Blizzard, I think, in some aspects of the free content they come out with. But, again, it's free content. So I can't complain. I'm sorry, guys. But, yeah, tell me what you guys thought. Did you get to play it? What do you think? Am I being too harsh? But, there you go, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe down below, hit that like button, throw some shares out there in all the other social media world, and leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments. I'll always try to respond back to them as fast as possible. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. I love all the support I'm getting from you guys. Stay awesome, YouTube.